Arsenal versus Manchester United, the second biggest rivalry in the Premier League for any Arsenal fan. Am I correct, Rich?
Yes, I mean, this is probably the biggest in terms of trophies and bits and pieces, but Tottenham then is next. But that's how I see it.
So,
this is
so
a real rivalry, isn't it?
Yeah. So, viewers, we are doing a preview show, but I ask you this: tomorrow's game, 3 points, must win. Man United coming off a new manager bounce, yeah, beaten Manchester City. Okay, we in the midweek beat AC Milan. AC Milan. No, it wasn't AC Milan. It was Inter Milan. I wish I could get those two right. I apologise. That's my bad. Inter Milan. Okay, so tomorrow is definitely a 3-pointer. And don't forget, guys, this is in the North Bank and 2 old Gunners as part of in the North Bank. And we're trying to build a community here to get people to talk about Arsenal in any way they see fit, to talk a load of nonsense, to talk a load of sense, just to enjoy it. Paul made this community 6 years ago, and it is trying to grow and become something that people just want to listen to or look at and stuff like that. So join us, give us a share, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and enjoy the show, guys. And before I go any further, I've got to introduce Statman Rich. How you doing, Statman?
Very good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. So do we want to go straight into predicted lineups and then build on that, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll start with the Arsenal one, yeah?
Yeah.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Richard, go through it, mate.
Ray and goal, no brainer really. It doesn't need explaining. Now, it's the fullbacks that were the tricky one here, because it's knowing whether Calafiori and Hincapié were fully fit to play. So what I've done is gone on the caution that they're not going to be fit to start this match, and I've gone White as my right back, Saliba and Gabriel, and Timber as my left back, and that's my defensive.
Okay. The only change I would make there, is, like you said, it's all on if Calafiori's fit. I'll be swapping Timber for White and Calafiori playing in Timber's position, yeah. But we don't know, so I can't really disagree with that back four. We'll know tomorrow, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. If I had to make one change in that back four, that's what it would be. Nothing against Ben White. I'm not saying that he could come on and get some minutes. I just think the strongest back four we have seemed to have this season is Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori.
Yeah, so I would agree.
Under the circumstances, Rich, great choices, mate. Right, so let's go into the midfield. Who are you going for the midfield, mate?
Zubi, Royce, and Odegaard. Again, I think it's pretty explanatory. Our next match is Kairat. Royce is suspended for that, so he'll have a week off. Marino's suspended for that, so he'll have a week off. So that's and I don't expect to see many of these players anywhere near the field against Kairat.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think looking at that Kairat game, mate, there's going to be some mega changes, aren't there? Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I agree with that, and I understand the understanding again with that because of the missing the Kairat game. Again, there's the Eze shout, isn't there? But
yeah,
no, I think that Eze could come on and get minutes, but I think that's the three that he'll start with most definitely. I'm going to actually agree with most of you on this, Richard, but I have got little like caveats, if that's okay. So, yeah. Right, and who you having? Who's the top three, mate?
So it's Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. Now, the reason I've gone Jesus and Gyökeres is because if you look at the City game, Martinez and Maguire, and I'm backing them to be the starting centre backs. locked up Haaland, and I think Jesus is a different type of 9. He'll drop and he'll run at them, and he'll cause them. He won't cause them aerial threats, but I think they deal with that all day long. But he will cause them problems with movement and what positions he takes up and flicking balls in behind ball runners on.
Again, I agree with that, Three, but with kind of conditions, because basically I say this, right. It was proved in midweek in the Champions League game. Jesus played really, really well, scored 2 goals. And a thing that came to light was Gyökeres is better against tired legs. So let Jesus have 65, 70 minutes, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Bring Gyökeres on for the last 20 or 25 minutes, whatever Arteta sees fit, yeah. But it's the same with Trossard, because the last couple of games, love Trossard to bits, but he hasn't had the best games. So start with him, and then if need be, Martinelli comes on like a Gyökeres super sub.
Yeah, and again, the reason I'm going Trossard is because what they won't want to do is for a player like Trossard to come in and come in on the inside. They'd rather have him down the line and crossing balls in, which they should deal with.
I will say this about Trossard as well. If he's having a good game, he's one of the best finishers in the Premier League. But it also seems that he likes playing with Jesus as well.
Yeah, I mean, so does Martinelli. But But if you're substituting Jesus, I'm keeping Trossard on a slight bit longer.
Okay, interesting.
Because he will suit Gyökeres better than Martinelli. Martinelli and Gyökeres want to occupy that the same sort of space down that flank into that just out on that right hand or left hand flank.
Yeah.
And they tend to get in each other's way more than.
And I think Saka speaks for himself. And I think
he's our best starting right winger. No offence to Madueke, but he'll beat his man, but his final ball has to, and his final end product has to improve. But he's a decent threat against tired legs.
Yeah, and no offence against Madueke as well, because he does bring something else to the game. But I think we'll see him in the Kairat game.
Yeah, I'd expect to see that too.
Yeah. So shall I bring up the Man United starting 11, mate?
Yeah.
Let's bring up the Man United starting 11.
So I've gone the men's number one keeper, no surprise. And this is pretty much a team that played last week. Again, the front three might be a talking point, but Dalot, Maguire, Martinez, and Shaw. They've had a week to rest, recuperate, and recover, and they should go again quite easily.
To be honest, mate, I can't disagree with that back four and the goalkeeper, because I think that Carrick might be under the thinking, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it.
Yeah,
and if it can beat Man United. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think De Ligt's fit either. So that really limits who he can put in.
I think as well. If you think that back four can has beaten Man City, he thinks it could be strong against Arsenal. So yeah, that's an interesting back four.
And
Quite an old back before.
yeah, you also got to think that Maguire will be a threat from attacking set pieces as well. So
yeah, no, there is that threat, isn't there? Most
yeah.
definitely. Right, midfield then, mate. Who are you going for?
Well, again, they did really well. Mainu and Casemiro as your holding two, and Fernandes as your number 10, I think is a no-brainer.
Yeah, totally agree. But I think that Casemiro can be beat. He's not as strong as he was. He still has good games, but he's not as strong as he was. And the young lads, he's a good little player. You know what I mean? And the Man United fans are glad he's back. So we'll see. And of course, Fernandes is up there. You know what I mean? Even though he's a bit of a crybaby and whatever else, he's still a good player. Not taking anything away. I mean, for Man United this season to beat Man City after the season that they're having or have had up to now, you've got to give them a pat on the back. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
So up front, mate, who are you going for?
So it's going to be Ahmad on the right. He's a threat, and he will get back and defend, and the same on the left is Dorgu. He'll enable them to shift about and get an extra body in midfield at times as well. And then up front, Mbeumo, he can hold the ball up, he can run the channels, that setup did really well for them last week. I don't think he'll change it necessarily.
No. And obviously Cunha will come on at some point, won't he?
Cunha will come on for probably Dorgu. I mean, Mount, I would imagine probably Fernandes. And I mean, Xerxes is probably going to go. And then it's whether you put Cisco on for Ahmad and move Mbeumo out onto that right flank. Like that.
Do you know what?
Go up front.
Do you know what though, bro? All them players that you've mentioned that come on, I don't see them as game changers.
No, I mean Cisco is improving. Mount and Cunha are the two that could be but that's down on us as well, more than them actually coming on. And
yeah, I mean, we have to just. I mean, no one's beaten us at home, have they? And so we just have to add Man United to the list, don't we?
Yeah.
You're wanted. Right, mate. I'll bring on the next. I'll bring on the next slide, and you explain what it is, okay, mate?
Yeah.
It's a man for.
Right. Starting formations, I think we'll pretty much mirror each other. 4-2-3-1. I think we'll keep Royce and Zubimendi quite close to each other just to counter their threats going when they break. So, and we'll treat them with the respect that they deserve, because we know on their day and if they're on top of their game, they will give somebody a real tough game.
Do you see Man United coming at us, or do you think they'll park the bus, mate?
No, they'll sit deep and try and hit us on the counter.
All right, that's the Man United way, isn't it?
Yeah. Quick, fluid, breaking forward. They might press occasion. They might press if there's an opportunity, but then they'll fall back into the block.
Yeah. So if they play a low block with the chance of breaking, is it going to make major problems for Arsenal, in your opinion?
If we don't get it right, yeah. When we get onto the other next screen, I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah, okay, we can go on to that one now, mate. That's fine. Just get rid of that one and bring this one. There we go.
Yeah, so this is us. This is our sort of our attacking shape. So
yeah,
we've really got Man United have got two choices. They leave Dorgu or Ahmad up high and allow everyone else to, along with Embremo, and allow everyone else to defend, and then hope that if they win the ball back, they can get it out into Bruno, and then Bruno out to the wings, or they have everyone back and just try and get Embremo and hope hope to hit the two spaces down our defensive flanks where there will be space. But they'll sit pretty much like that. And as you can see here, you've got their defensive players covering our 10 and our right 8 and our left 8, basically.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, I can see that.
And with Bruno in between, and the idea will be to block off passing lanes, make it really difficult. So the space, what they want us to do is come out wide and cross the ball in, which Maguire and Martinez should, against this side, should eat up, because for all Jesus' qualities, height and heading isn't the top of that list. So,
yeah. I mean,
what we'll be wanting to do is get the ball into feet, ping it around, and get runners off Jesus into the box, crashing the box.
It's all about making space, yeah.
Yeah. You see, if you've got Gyökeres as that 9, what you don't want him to do, what they did really well against Haaland, is if Haaland moved away from Maguire to Martinez, Maguire didn't follow him across. He just passed him over to Martinez. So they just let him go and let the other fall back thing. Whereas I think Jesus won't stick himself to them. He'll be wanting to pull Maguire out into the middle of the park and out to spaces he doesn't want to go.
And Jesus is always on the move as well, isn't he? He's hard to predict.
Yeah. Whereas Gyökeres, I mean, he'll try and sit in the space between the two and just.
He likes to turn a defender, doesn't he? He'll
try and get both of them to get together, where they didn't do that against Haaland. So I doubt they'll do that against Gyökeres.
And Jesus likes the space, doesn't he? He likes the space to be able to operate properly. Yeah. No, I get it, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely well broke down. Thank you very much, fella. It looks like our attacking formation looks like a Christmas tree.
It's basically a front five. So the number, your number 9 should be your furthest forward, with the 2 10s crashing the box late, and your wingers probably getting either just in on the inside or going around the outside and trying to get cutbacks or crosses into the box for those late runners to get their heads on or get a shot away.
The one thing we start again. Sorry, Rich, put my teeth back in. The one thing we don't want to do tomorrow, Richard, is give away free kicks in stupid places.
Yeah. We know Maguire is very good from set pieces. corners, and Martinez the other year scored one against us where from a set piece as well, where there was a scramble and he got his head to it before everyone else, didn't he? But
yeah,
I mean that's where their threat is. When they're attacking, they'll be trying. If they're attacking from here, I expect Dorgu on the left to be trying to get up and past White and Saka as quick as possible, and pull Saliba out into that right channel, and pull and the same with Ahmad. Try and pull Gabriel into those wide channels, and that will leave Zubamendi against Mbeumo, sort of thing.
Yeah, and Dorgu likes to run at players as well, doesn't he? So
yeah,
you know, it's going to be a cat and mouse game, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, this isn't going to be, I'd imagine, a very exciting. It will be for me because I like a tactical game. I like a chess match. I like to see teams through just figuring each other out and trying to stop each other. So, but for those who like,
it's a mind game.
Yeah. It's
definitely a mind game.
Yeah, it's not going to be a slugfest. These aren't two sluggers going to go stand in the middle of a ring and throw punches at each other.
So it's for Arsenal, take your chances whenever you get them.
Yeah, and the same for United. Really, it's if you get a chance, take it. Because you're not going to get many, especially against Arsenal. And for us, take your chances. Otherwise, a set piece, or a free kick, direct free kick, close to the edge of the box. Fernandez is the problem. Set corners, Maguire and Martinez are a problem. So you don't want to give them anything to feed off or give them any little bit of hope.
So right, nearly at the end of this show, mate. Got a couple more questions for you, but so who has to have a 10 out of 10 performance tomorrow for you?
Me, I mean, I'm looking at the midfield here. Zubamendi, Rice, the other two I'm looking at going forward and in a defensive role as well.
Okay, well, I agree with the midfield, but I want Saka to have a 10 out of 10 game tomorrow as well, just to give him a bit more confidence, and
Yeah.
Right, before we close this one down, Rich, predictions, please. What's your prediction?
Well, we've won the last 7, and the normal score in that is we round about 3-1, 3-2, and I've looked at the home and away form, and 3-1 is what we roughly score. We concede less than 1 at home, and they score about 1.5. They concede about 1.7. So 3-1 seems about right. So.
Well, I wanted to go for my favourite 2-0.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening? Oh dear, you've lost me. I'm still here, guys. I've lost camera for a second for some reason. Well, I usually like to go for the 2-0. But because they're on a new manager bounce, and they'll be on a high for beating Man City, I'm gonna go 2-1. I think
that's fair enough. Yeah, it makes sense as well.
Yeah. Who? Go on, then. I'll ask you one more, then we'll close this one down. Predicted goal scorers, mate. Go for it.
Me, I'm going to go Saka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Royce.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go Jesus.
Okay. Right. For Man United, I'm going to go Embuemo for me
Yeah.
2-1. For me 2-1. I'm going to go Jesus and Gyökeres to score a late one.
Yeah. That's fair enough. And for my United one, I'm probably going to go Maguire from a set piece.
Right. But yeah, good call. Good shout. Yeah, good shout. Right, guys. Sorry about my camera. Can't be helped. I don't know why it's not switching back on. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening and watching this show. Appreciate it. In the comments, tell us what you think of the predicted lineups. Tell us your score predictions. And for a bit of fun, tell us who you think will score. You know, that's all it is. It's just a bit of fun. But Richard, as always, mate, thank you for your input, the slides and everything. Couldn't build these shows without you. And yeah, thanks for your help today, bro. Appreciate it.
My pleasure as usual. Thank you.
And don't forget, guys, 4:00 tomorrow, the watch along starts. We always start half an hour before the game with a bit of pre-game talk. Could be about Arsenal, Man United, the games that we played in the week. Just come and join us and let us know your predictions, what you think of the lineup when it's officially out, and just have a bit of banter with us all watch along, because that's what me and Richard love, isn't it, Rich?
Yeah, and I'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow, hopefully.
Exactly. And we might have a few guests as well, but we'll see about that one. But join us tomorrow, guys, 4:00 in the North Bank. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time this evening, guys. Much appreciated. Love each other. Take care of each other. And come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners.
Peace. We're out of here.